Assalamu alaikum. It's Mama Leila, Mama Yassi, Yasmin Aden. I had to make this video in a sequence of my message to Sister Fathia Absiye, a Somali American journalist out of Seattle, and I had some really tough love and tough criticism on the video I posted earlier. However, this video is sequenced because Somalis are so messy, okay? People thought I was starting some mess with Fathia. Let me make it clear. Fathia is intelligent, talented activist, Somali activist for women, okay? I was not making that video to smear Fathia. I was giving her a warning, something I personally have experienced as a target of the shadow government and the deep state of the US government. They chip me and exploit me and torture me up to this day. But before they do full-blown targeting, they do what they call a smear campaign. And it's quite vicious, the one that has been conducted against me, to demonize me and fabricated huge lies in order to dehumanize me. And so people would come and join the campaign to destroy Yasmina Aden of Seattle. Yeah, they spell my name Yasmina in my passport, messed it up, but it's Yasmin. So this is something I have to make the video because I am not smearing Fathia. The warning I was giving Fathia was taken out of proportion, and people are making their own conclusion now. I have not spoken about her husband nor about her family. I was just telling her the narrative that's coming, not only her, but many videos that I see recently on YouTube are geared towards the dehumanization of Somalis in diaspora. We need to be very conscious about these type of, contents, because they're going to come back and hunt you. I promise you, they will hunt your family, they will hunt your children, they will hunt your generations, because that's how fascism and hate propaganda works. It works through silence and participation, especially Black people and minority. When they participate, dehumanization of entire group of people, that is how they target people, okay? So this was a red flag sending to Fathia, not criticizing Fathia, not smearing Fathia and talking about her personal life. So please do not take my words out of proportion and put things in my mouth that I did not mean. Fathia, I apologize if you get this message the wrong way. That was not my intention. As somebody who's been exploited and tortured by the most horrific entity of the U.S. government, their oligarchy, shield guards of the intelligence, military, and the police, in my case. But the main purpose here is to exploit me and, basically turn me into a guinea pig while these assholes are torturing me and having community to participate in, stalking and harassment campaigns that was conducted to give me trauma, basically to give me enhanced PTSD. So the military can use that to also study their soldiers' PTSD, while at the same they killing one stone and multiple birds. If you notice how these fishes programs work, chipping people, hooking them to AI, so some tech nerds could program them like a computer program, their subconscious, while training them with a torture operation and having them punished and reward sort of psychological, training while hooking them to AI and traumatize the hell out of them. At the same time, smearing them as they are the villain. No, you are the villain. And I'm not talking to Fathia. I'm talking to the U.S. government, shadow government, the criminals within the U.S. shadow government. But If Fathia's husband is a soldier or an officer, that is none of my business. And not all officers are bad. And I am not anti-officers, by the way. I never was anti-police. Even when the Black Lives Matter movement was going in, I was deliberately anti-Seattle PD and the LAPD criminal entities within these institutions. But not everybody joins the police force as a criminal and want to destroy and kill and harass and be racist as hell. I don't believe that. Maybe I grew up in a country that people look like me. Maybe I didn't think. I understand there's a lot of historical racist. They use the police as the slave catcher, and the history of the Black America, it's horrific. But I honestly don't think every cop is out there to get me. I know there are a lot of them out there to get me, especially they torturing me now. But I never had that mindset. So I am not here. My point is, I'm not here to smear campaign Fathia. If her husband or ex-husband was a police officer, that's none of my business. That's her business. Kudos to her, whoever she marries, that's not my business. But I am here to report a very concerning subject, which is dehumanization of Somalis, which is a prerequisite for a full-blown targeting, full-blown organized hate crime that is covert, that's a fascist, as we approach a war that is electronic enslavement. Trust me, you will come back to my channel and watch this video again. We are approaching an electronic slavery, which is AI agenda. I talk about this, which is also MK Ultra, CIA mind control, trauma-based mind control, which is also linked to the medical industry. So they are weaponizing the medicine. They are weaponizing your grocery stores. What you eat has been weaponized. They are bombarding nanotechnology to the air that we breathe to control you, to diminish your consciousness, to grow as a human, as a conscious human. So Fathia Absiya Walalo, please understand, my intention was not to smear campaign you. My intention was to share my expertise, my experiences, my personal tragedy experience that I experienced with the government of the U.S., the land of free. Yes, that's right. It's a criminal, they have criminal entities within the U.S. government. It's called shadow government, okay? It's part of the oligarchy, shield guards. They target whistleblowers. I know Fathia knows this because she's quite intelligent. They target whistleblowers, people who blow the whistles on criminal activity, war crime, just like they did to Julian Assange. The first thing that they did was sexual assault from Sweden. They hired this bimbo and they say he raped some woman, which was a fabricated lie because it was consensual to adults who had sex in Sweden, okay? It's always about sexual assault. It's always about rape. This is what the U.S. police and intelligence agency used to do when they used to hang black men in the South, the lynching picnics. It happened also in the Midwest and in the North, but nobody talks about it. I call these public picnic lynching organized hate crime. And it's always involved some white woman lying about black men raping her, or it always involved like a child molestation that is fabricated lie that they tell huge lies to get entire community against someone. Meanwhile, the military also bombarding them all kind of radiation, including sexual activation radiation, because they can hit the nerve in your brain. These demons know these programs because they've been doing to people for a very long time. So these cell phones are radiating your brain. They are vibrating you. A lot of times, they're activating you sexually. People don't talk about these subjects, but we have to. People who give their children cell phones all day long, you need to understand. These are very, very dangerous devices. The government will come and fear-monger the hell out of you using your children. They always do. They always use intelligence agency. That's how they get people. Oh, these child molesters are dangerous.